That's a strange noise for it to be making. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the Hack Shack. I'm Al.
I'm Juanita.
And this week, Juanita's going to show us how to wire up a Holley Terminator.
And if I do it, your stuff will be burnt down.
All right, so this is the Holley Terminator wiring harness for the ugly truck, my Squarebody with the Supercharged LS3. I've got to move the fuel pressure sensor to the back. I got to move the intake air temperature sensor to the back. I already cut this stuff, and I figured right now would be a good time to open up the intro and show y'all what's going on. But anyway, I got to move some stuff around. I have to move the air temperature sensor wire into the map sensor because this motor has what's called a T-map. It does temperature and manifold pressure. So I got to tie all that together. So I'm just trying to do that right now while get this boring stuff out of the way. I've got a pigtail ordered for the map sensor. I had to buy one. The freaking pigtail was $118. It's ridiculous. So anyway, I'm going to get this harness doctored up, which it's nothing really impressive to show you. I'm just moving some wires around, and then we're going to get to work on ugly, and hopefully by the end of this video we get to hear it make some noise and some oil pressure. That would be great. I don't know if we're going to make it. We got 2.5 days, so we got a lot of work to do in those 2.5 days, so let's get it. They're so tiny. It's the little bittiest ones in the bottom. Here, I can get it with these.
Until you dig it in.
My fingers don't work that small. That light.
Mine don't either.
Your fingers are great with small stuff. It was like a ba-dum-bum.
Ba-ding!
That was like bazinga, right?
Yeah.
That was like perfect timing.
Hey, shriek.
Yeah, I remembered this time. Now we wait on a pigtail. The roosters are going nuts today, like every day. I think it's time to give them the horn. Not that it does any good, but it makes me feel better. Look at this. I sent her over here to get some wire, to a little bit of wire loom earlier, and she's been gone for 3 hours, and
I have not been gone for 3 hours.
she's labeling this box too. She labeled all those. Now she's labeling these. But what is wire loom?
My M disappeared.
There's an M on sm,
It's small.
and there's a M on
A medium.
med wire loom.
And then
Is that like the loo? Is that where I'm supposed to pee?
Yeah, the loo. You got to go to the loo.
I don't know what kind of accent that was, but it wasn't what you were trying on, think.
You got to go to the loo. I'm trying to get an accent.
Anyway, thanks for labeling those. That's going to be a big help because I, too, open every drawer when I'm looking for one thing. All right, got the $118 connector, $127 with tax. And check this out. Every wire on it is white. So, luckily, BM Motorsports has it on their website of how to pin this out. And then I know the Holly colors. Blue is the temperature wire because I took that out. Black with a white stripe is ground. Orange is 5-volt reference. So red with black is the map sensor signal. So all we got to do is wire these to that, and hopefully it works. I've already scaled it in the tune. Per this website, they give you the scaling. So I guess my screen will come on so I can see where you're pointed. We can wire these together and loom all this up.
Everybody see him?
Now we got that one in my head. Okay, see you later.
Is your hole gonna line up?
We need to put it up there, mark the frame where it's going, and then drill and tap the frame. Cock-a-doodle-doo. You know, I didn't even think about putting those back there, but that works. Actually works really well. Good idea, lady. hole. Hole. Bueno. Maybe. That means good for you non-Spanish speakers.
I guess it's to put 2x4s in the concrete. It takes it a little 22 short.
Yeah.
That reminds me of it.
Brand said it.
Ow. Don't be burning my beard. Okay, it's all out. Hey, now you're getting it back in my beard.
Some of the worst kind of drilling right there is overhead.
If I was drilling, I would need the helmet.
I know.
Because I end up hitting my head on everything.
All right, if y'all can hear us over the roosters, well, I already screwed up. This tank is gonna have to go somewhere right about there, and that lines up perfect. So we're gonna have to make a strap with a dog leg in it.
Why can't you make a tab just come off of this and then put your strap?
I can.
Instead of dog legging it.
What's the difference? Except I have to weld there. I don't have to weld if I make a dog leg. I just have to draw.
Okay.
But I could also make a strap and then make the foot that wide. Instead of making a dog leg up here, I could just make a double wide foot. That's probably what I'll do. You're so smart.
You see, we combine our two ideas.
Yeah, but secretly off camera, she told me what to do. She's smarter than me. And she always tells me what to do. She's very bossy. You know this is my truck, right?
No. It's mine.
How do you figure?
It has my motor in it.
Your motor.
Yes, out of my Camaro that I had.
You sold the Camaro to buy stuff for your car.
No.
Yes?
No.
Yes?
No.
And then I sold...
No. It doesn't matter because what's yours is
I sold
mine.
my soul is what happened.
Yours is mine and mine is mine, so...
Well, as long as we're clear on that, I guess. All right, we're gonna draw these straps up and cut them out, and then we'll be back. Alright. All I had was some in metal long enough, 1/8 inch long enough to make these straps out of. All I had was some rusty stuff, which is just surface rust, so I had to grind all that junk off. Maybe one day they'll get pulled off and powder coated, but for now they're just going to get cleaned up this good and spray painted because that's what the budget calls for right now.
Hack Shack Black.
And the time frame. Yeah. Old Hack Shack flat black. That's what they'll be. Maybe satin. Depends on what I have the most of. Anyway, I gotta measure them, mark them, and break them. One strap. They're so noisy over there. They ought to work. They fit pretty sweet.
Mark your holes.
Mark the holes. Push down this one. Okay, now we do. Get a drill.
And your punch.
And the punch. I know you want to do it.
Yeah.
Just like punch. Now we can clean these junts, as Travis would say. Spray ball them. The old paint booth set up over here. It's not going that far.
Whoa, it's gonna hit
You didn't catch it.
No.
Oh, dude, it ain't going that far.
I bought those bungee cords for my car. Kept in the trunk in case I need it.
Got plywood down?
The trunk down if something stuck out. But then I realized you put the back seat down and the front seat all the way forward and then lean it back as far as you can. Yeah. Carry stuff that way.
Yeah, there we go. And full. Clean the pole. Alright. With the light I have, about as good as I'm gonna be able to do. I think that'll be perfect. It's under ugly. To give it a good fighting chance. That is empty. These can stay for cleanup for a later day. And that can stay to dry overnight. Alright, I'm gonna make up some lines for the top of the tank. While we wait on paint to dry, which paint will be dry tomorrow. So I'm gonna make these up and then that'll be the end of today. So put it right there. Y'all don't have any of these Nipex. I paid a lot of money for these stupid things, but the only thing that cuts, it'll cut 6 and 8 and down on braided fuel line, just the rubber stuff. The PTFE, I just use a cutoff wheel on that stuff. I don't know if y'all have never made these. I'm sure a bunch of y'all have, but if y'all never made these, this is all Evil Energy stuff. I've had really good luck with it off of Amazon. you unscrew the fitting apart. This piece screws onto the hose left-hand thread. Screw it on left-hand thread till the hose is all the way flush in there. And then you just screw this fitting into it. And these are Nipex also, and they're like a slick jaw channel lock kind of. It's like a crescent wrench and a channel lock had a baby. But it's smooth jaw, so it doesn't mar up the fitting. And then you can hold it while you thread in your other half of your fitting while you thread them together. You can hold it pretty tight with those. I don't know what they're called. A tuner that flaked out on me one time did a really crappy job of tuning, charged me a ton of money, and left me hanging. And I ended up having to spend $1,700 to fix his screw up. Left these here, so he charged me $850. The $1,700 was custom tunes and blah blah blah. All this stuff is a diesel deal. So these he charged me $850. So these were $850 pliers. You could probably buy some for $30 or $40, but they cost me $850. Be careful who you use for diesel tuning, especially if you're around me. Yes, I have the deal you put in the vise for these, but I usually don't want to just carry everything to the vise because I'm usually at the vehicle or somewhere else in the shop. Well, maybe I need to use the vise, huh? Anyway, I use that on PTFE always because it's a little more complicated. But these number 6 hoses, you can whip them together on the vehicle if you need to. And I use this stuff, nylon, black nylon, braid, reinforced. I use it for fuel lines on any of these swaps, this gasoline stuff, transmission cooler lines, just any and everything is what I use it for. It's really good stuff. Good morning. All right, we're gonna put the fuel cell together and wire it. And I forgot to get the bolts. Yeah. All right. Let's see how that'll work. I just gotta run some wires out, probably a little ways, not too far, so I can plug it all in. Try to make it easier to put up in the truck and not have to be trying to wire on top of it, you know. my straps are.
Over my way.
All right, so I got pretty pissed off at the roosters earlier and turned up the music super loud and didn't video anything. So we're back. The roosters are quiet for now and I can concentrate a little bit. So we're working on the exhaust. I bent this piece up just to get around here and trying to match this one. I've already kind of screwed up a little bit, got a double bend, but it ain't gonna matter into here. So we got it pretty close. Juanita says it needs a little more bend down here. So we're gonna go do that and then tack this thing together. Say when.
Right there.
Leaving it up to you.
You're gonna leave it up to me. Knowing it's gonna be too much.
Looks perfect.
Looks perfect.
Alright, kind of eyeball where that needs to be cut off. How about there? I'm just putting it in here to clamp it.
Oh, shove it in place. Okay.
Oh, it's way off. Oh, maybe it just needs to come down some. It's kind of running uphill a little bit. Let me try to fix that. I don't know if I can.
Oh! Scared the crap out of me.
You stepped on the pedal. Like stepping on the jump rope pedal. I'm not a muffler guy, so if you see something I'm doing wrong, just keep it to yourself. aggressive for attack. Hey, while you're in there, grab that other muffler. I don't know what she's doing. Oh my gosh. What's wrong with you?
I was testing it out.
Oh, well, it sounds
Horrendous.
I wouldn't say that. It just sounds like it only has 1 horsepower.
It does.
All right. Put it on. Install it.
Oh, I can't.
Come on. Insert the pipe.
I'm trying to insert that pipe. I can't.
Come on, you can do it.
Oh, there it goes.
There you go. If the video doesn't come through in just the sound, that's going to sound like something that it's not. So. All right, we got some cherry bombs. They're like MagnaFlows, but way cheaper. So that's about where they're going. You know, obviously I'll pull them up. And then I'm just going to put some turn downs for now because I'm going to redo all this rear suspension later, like not too long from now. I hate this 2-link. I always have. I just wanted it bagged and I didn't know any better back then. So 4-link's coming soon. So I'm just going to put these mufflers in and put some dumps. You enjoying this? Some jerk put tape all over the pipe.
So you're cleaning your pipe.
Why did you let me do this?
I didn't see it.
I didn't either. I missed this huge freaking gap when I was tacking this in. I'm fixing to pay for that because I'm gonna weld it up because I've already fit everything. All this is fabricated. All I gotta do is weld it. So now I gotta fill this gap. And my 110 welder, the lead, just I did the exhaust on this week, and I say I did. It's all in. I still gotta trim it and put hangers. But I fought my little 110 machine the whole time I was doing this exhaust, and so me and it had a little battle royale at about 7 o'clock on Friday night while I was trying to finish up the exhaust, and it didn't. Some of you know me, and you don't believe this, I know, but it didn't survive. So I'm ordering a flexible head lead for my little 110 machine, and I'm welding everything out with my 252, and this gap might be complicated with 030 wire and a 250 amp machine. So I'm gonna put you on time lapse, weld this stuff out, and then we're gonna get it installed. I also gotta drill a hole and put an O2 sensor here. Not my best work, but it'll hold. It's ugly, but that gap's welded up, and it's gonna be under a bagged and body drop truck that's kind of crappy anyway, so whatever. Now I gotta drill a hole, put an O2 bung in. right here. Just trying to keep that pipe over that way. Because you ain't got nowhere close to put this on backwards also. Good morning, y'all. It's a new day, and the roosters are at it, obviously, out in the back, and I know that probably doesn't bother a lot of people, but it makes me crazy because it's the same noise all day long. Sometimes they stop, and it's nice, and then sometimes the guy's out there whistling at them to make them crow while I'm trying to do stuff in the back, and so that's why we try to do most of our filming inside here, because it's insulated and air conditioned. It's hard to hear most anything outside, and when you do hear, it's not super annoying. So anyway, that being said, what I do today is battery cables and some wiring, and I'm just gonna put it on time lapse again because I've got to listen to music, have the fan on, something to distract me from the annoying roosters. But I do have something in the works for the roosters, and it may be in the end of this video. And if it is, you've probably already seen it, but it may not be till next week, and it's going to be hilarious, and it's going to be way more annoying than roosters, way more annoying than a train horn too. So you hear it. I don't know if y'all can hear that, but they're going. Anyway. All right, it's back to muggy as crap today, so I got the big fan on, but I got the battery cables done. I just had to add this one and take out the old one, but let's see if the motor will spin over, and then we can wire up the Holly and see if the motor will start. So got a little bit of time left before that happens, but I think we might be able to get it done today and try it at least. But let's see if the starter will spin over first. Fingers crossed. Oh yeah. Okay, we're good on that. So now I just need to wire up the computer, or wire up the Holly wiring harness for the LS. And I may just do a temporary wiring deal on that just to get it together and try to fire it up for this video, but we'll see. I still got a little bit of time, so I'm gonna flip that back off and I gotta take that console apart somehow. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but it's all going in there. So I'll figure that out and I'll be back. I'm gonna cut this out and see what happens. Now we got a little more access. So I got an old harness for a Holly that I cut up to plug in the computer so I can go ahead and upload the tune, and if it needs a software update, go ahead and do that. But I had to use I don't have a spare power harness. I need to get one, so I had to use the harness for the truck real quick before I put it in the truck. I just hook it to a Milwaukee battery. All right, so we go to Holly and we get rid of all this crap that we don't need or want. We're gonna go download from ECU and see what we got. TPS auto set needs to be performed. Okay. All right, so it is up to date, it looks like. So now we can go File, Open Global File, go up one level, go to Tunes, and I have an ugly startup tune right here. I'm not gonna save. So now we have the ugly tune. Let's see, do we have the motor? Let's see, 376 and ignition. Wait, no, that's on this, I'm sorry. 850 injectors, ignition parameters, 58X. Okay, so now we can send this to the ECU. Okay, so now we disconnect from it, and then we're gonna, this is the key on wire, so you can look at it. It's like it's running over here. It's like it's powered up, and we're just gonna turn it off. Take that keyed on wire out, and it turns itself off. And now we can disconnect the power safely. And now we can put that in the truck, and it's already got the tune in it that may or may not run it. One more because I can. All right, don't judge my wiring. This is temporary. I wanted to start it for this video, or at least try to start it for this video. So I think it's wired up. Now we're gonna turn the key on, see if the fuel pump makes noise, and then set the fuel pressure. your fuel pump. Do that a few times. See if we got fuel leaks. The big click is the air compressor solenoid. I have the power from it shut off so the compressors don't run, but the solenoid's still clicking. All right, you'll have to do that. Take that. All right, turn the key on. Turn it off, turn it on. You remember you got to flip that lever. All right, back on. All right, that's about proper fuel pressure. I think I have it set in the tune at 45. So we got fuel pressure. Let's link up to the, okay, I gotta do a TPS auto set. You can do that. You know how to move the throttle? Mm-hmm. All right, go out there and I'll tell you how to do it.
Okay.
Press it, open the throttle all the way.
Mm-hmm.
All the way.
All the way.
Now back down.
Down.
Slower. Now all the way.
All the way.
Now back down.
Okay.
That was successful.
That's it?
That's it. All right, it started and had oil pressure. I got the air temp way off. Map's right, but the air temp's showing 289 degrees. So I guess I scaled that wrong.
Oh, I thought you said open.
I opened.
Sounds like my car.
I just noticed I got an RPM error. It's not reading RPM. I never plugged in the cam sensor. I can't believe the thing even runs. That's impressive. All right, let's hopefully I didn't tear that thing up. It was hanging down the bottom of that. No, it was behind the water pump. Yeah, it's right there, not plugged in. Jeez.
Can you get your hand in there?
Probably easier from the bottom. It's right here. I cannot believe it. I'm like, why is it not reading RPM? Oh, I know why. Because I never went back and plugged this in. That's gonna make it run a lot better, I bet. Yeah, throttle blade's wide open now. Way better.
I ain't smoking either.
always make a checklist before startup. I was supposed to put the transmission yoke in the transmission before I started it. I forgot. Yeah. It pumped her right out of there. There's a little bit of oil, and that is from, I forgot to order a dipstick for the engine oil, so it splashed some out. But we'll get that handled. I'll get one ordered, probably have it tomorrow. We're gonna clean up this mess, do an outro, and get y'all a video. The other thing I talked about earlier did not work out this week, so should have something exciting for you guys next week. You gonna eat my hand? There you go. All right, you ready? Here, catch. Shake. Hey. One more. You gonna eat my hand? It's the only trick he knows, so. 3 for 3. All right, all right, all right, all right. Why are you peeing on stuff? He just came out here and peed on a box. Why? No, dude, no. Why are you peeing on boxes? All right, y'all, been a long weekend. It's Monday night, so it was a really long weekend. I'm tired, she's tired. She worked on orders today and I worked on junk, but it did run. So now in the evenings this week, I'm gonna work on trying to button it up and make it drive. I'm tired of pushing this thing, so hopefully this week it'll drive. Got a little mess in here to clean up. Got to route the wires where they're actually going and hook them up properly and all that junk, but it started and I'm stoked. So, I don't really have much of a weekly update because we worked on that some, but the other 3 trucks that we worked on are not here. So they were in and outs, repairs from older stuff, previous customers, previous builds. So I do have a clip of the D100. He stopped by and I put some lights in that thing in the air intakes, and I'm gonna put a clip right here of that because that was really cool. But other than that, that's about it for this video. And if you're still watching, we appreciate it. And don't forget to hit up harveyshackshack.com for merch or
Harvey's Craft Shack for 3D prints.
Or laser engraving.
Yes.
Yeah. She's also got it on the website now, I think.
I got some 3D prints.
Yeah, where you got to contact her
Yeah.
through there. But anyway, hit us up if you need anything. You know, we got cool merch too. That's not our merch, but this is. And it's the
3-leg Craig one.
It's the 3-leg Craig shirt, and it doesn't have any pee on it. So, oh yeah, if this video taught you anything, let it be slow down. It's not that important to just get it started. You can take the time and plug in the cam sensor and put a yoke in the back of the transmission so it doesn't pour fluid everywhere. Or you could be like me and just be excited to hear it running and be happy about it. Anyway, we'll see y'all next week. Hopefully we'll be driving this thing. Later.
Bye.